I'm very happy to announce our next two speakers, Linda Flath from messe.rocks and herCAREER, as well as Rosmarie Steininger from Chemistree. Linda Flath has been with herCAREER, the comprehensive platform for female careers from the very beginning. And at herCAREER, she helped to develop and implement the new trade fair concept together with CEO Natascha Hoffner. And after a professional excursion of almost 2 years in another industry, she rejoined herCAREER, first as director and since November 2021 as COO. Rosmarie Steininger, on the other hand, is a founder and CEO of Chemistree, and excellence and trust in software development are important to her, both in her company and in her role as an expert in the German government's AI strategy and the AI standardization roadmap. Linda and Rosmarie, I'm very happy and very looking forward to your talk about HR tech and how AI for recruiting will have to change disruptions and best practice. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. For our presentation, I'm quite nervous, so just to let you know. So my name is Linda. Thank you, Pablo, for introducing us. I'm COO of messe.rocks, and we created and invented herCAREER, which is on the one hand a career exhibition, an exhibition for women to get new jobs, to get network, to enlarge their network, and we also have a platform that we use AI for.
Yeah, and I'm Rosmarie. First of all, I'm the break from defense to our subject now to HR tech is quite a large one. I don't know if anybody stayed from the last talk to now. I'm Rosmarie. I have got 3 perspectives on HR tech. The first one is that I was invited to talk about the framework that is needed for a fair AI on a federal level. So more the regulatory perspective. The second was that I took part in several research projects, how to, put diversity into AI, for example. And the third one is that we do it practically. So I'm the founder of a tech company called Chemistree. We do matchmaking, not for romantic purposes, but only for professional purposes, AI based. And we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes, in a minute. So we all know that in terms of recruiting, today the power has shifted from an employer-driven market to a candidate-driven market. So as a company, if you're looking for new people to hire, you have to do quite a lot more than maybe in the last years, because the candidates can choose the best company for them. And to get those candidates, it's not enough to, like I said, maybe just have a job search, like an offer on Monster or something like that. It's very important to get the connection between you as a company and between the candidate. So how do we do that? We have the hard facts, the hard skills that you have to have for a specific job, but you also have to match with the soft skills, with the values and with the purpose of the company to find the right candidate, of course.
Yeah, that was the first thing that really changes our market. Our market is we develop recruiting software. So the first thing is you have to take a lot of more aspects into account when doing matchmaking. Second thing that's on the horizon is the AI Act. That changes 3 things for us. The first one is it defines AI very broadly. So in future we are AI, we do algorithmic decision making, we are AI. Recruiting, it defines as a high risk field. So we have high risk AI and will fall probably under the AI Act as high risk AI. And the third thing it defines is what new standards we have to meet for that. What's really new for us is the transparency thing. So everybody has to know why a match or why a job was suggested or not, and the human in command thing. So in future, as soon as the AI Act is really law, which will be, I don't know, next year, the year after, well, for software development tomorrow, more or less, what it will do is that it will scrutinize all the existing recruiting software solutions, and only those that are transparent enough will have a license to operate. So all the black boxes will not get through. And this is true not only for those who develop software, but also for those who use it. So if in your company you have recruiting software, you will not be able to use it if it's not meeting the standards of transparency and putting the human in command. The human in command is not only a new role that looks into the software and may even have a stop button for the AI, which is a very new concept, I think, for everybody developing AI. So you have a stop button, and if you press it, what happens? What kind of AI stops? What goes on? When do you press it? How do you know? As a human in command, very complex topics. But also the whole software development or the whole usage of the system should put the human in command in all steps. Not only one person, supervising, but every user as well. So this is how our world changes, and I think you have heard it today as well. That many fear that it will put a stop to innovation in our field. More regulation, many fear will stop innovation. Well, if you define innovation as being able to do whatever you want to do, yes, it will stop that, definitely. We see differently because we are really there to create what we call good AI. That's our purpose. We are never fully there, but that's where we want to be. And this for us means that we take the regulation that's on the horizon and use it to create a product that will be trustworthy and putting the human in command. And we think this is innovation. If that happens, that is innovation. How we do it is that we create a whole new system. We are starting it next month based on our existing system, which the herCAREER already uses. And in every step in the development, in every epping, in every user story, there are acceptance criteria saying, put transparency into the design. What do I need to do in this step, in the login, in the registration, in the very easy steps to have the transparency the user needs? How the system works, what is done with the data, and so on. And also let the development be driven by the human in command. Put in every kind of functionality to put the human in the center of what happens, so that we can create not a black box, but a transparent box that everybody wants to use. So how does it really look like? This is a match. This is a real match with Mette. So we are the developers of the recruiting software, but we also are users of our own software installed at herCAREER. That's why we are, as a tech company, we have 80% women, because we hire mostly via herCAREER, and there are very few men there. So this is Mette, and Mette filled out a questionnaire saying what she wants in terms of team role and purpose and soft skills, and not only what she always did, but what she wants to do in future. And I did the same as a person hiring, and then we got a match. When we have a match, we can see why we match. That's the right-hand part. And it says for every criteria that led to a match, why that matches, why we think that is good that we are together, not only the hard skills, but also the soft skills. And what's the AI behind? That was one too fast. Behind every match, there are about 1,000 criteria coming from where the person wants to work, if it's full-time or part-time, what kind of skill profile, but also what kind of purpose, and so on. So about 1,000 criteria for every match. About 1 trillion decisions that are taken every night. So we are algorithmic decision-making system, which means that we break down a very complex decision, like what job should I have? We break it down to very small decisions, saying, okay, how do you like this purpose? How do you like this value? Is this something that attracts you or not? And all these separate decisions are every night calculated and matched for every kind of job that's in our pool. And that's a trillion operations every night. For the human, that seems quite complex and maybe time consuming, but for the human, it means that it takes about 35 minutes to define a job. So it takes me 35 minutes to say what the person should be like that I want to find. And it takes me about 7 hours to hire a person. So I get, my job is out there. I get about 30 matches, people who fit every criteria, every must criteria I wanted to have. Of these 30 matches, about 10 say yes to me. So of those I see, I can only see those that said yes to me after getting the match. Of those I see, I know that they fit every kind of must criteria I have, and they had a look at me and they want to work at Chemistree. So I only need to have a look at the 10 profiles and then invite 3 and choose 1. That's worked for me every time, and that's why I like it so much that you use our job matching functionality, because we profit from that.
Yeah, we too. We also use that for hiring our own staff. We tried other things, but we keep on our own things. So before I go into the best practice part and show you some screenshots from the different systems that we use, I would like to get to or to tell you the why behind it. So why did we do it? So we, as an exhibition company or exhibition organizer, we believe that huge events will still exist. We also thought that before the corona pandemic, but we're still thinking that. But we think that technology will help us a lot in terms of making the events more efficient. So more efficient for the visitors, more efficient for the exhibitors. Because how do you know who you should talk to when you go to a big event? And we want to match the visitors with the companies, with the lectures, or we do not want to do it, we actually do it, and match them so that the visitors that are coming do know before they join us or the event where they should go, who they should talk to. And with that, we won the German Excellence Prize. Thanks. I said that we are doing this mainly for women. So we know as a company, we know the target group, we know what they need, we know how to approach women, and we have the access since we do the exhibition for 8 years now. And we want to create those opportunities, not only to get the women into jobs within our exhibition. So we have the digital exhibition matching. This is what it's called. We also want to get women to good companies year round. So this was, the first thing was, okay, we want to do that for our exhibition. And then we thought, it's a good thing. Why don't we do that more often? So we created herCAREER Job Match, which is a new matching platform or job platform where employers can create their own profile with up to 5 open job positions. And as a user, also men are allowed, of course, you can create your profile, who you are, what you did, but mostly, main important, what Rosmarie already said, what you want to do in the future. So we're not looking back what you did, but we're looking what you want to do in the future. And we focus not only on the hard skills, we focus on also, which is very important, to the soft skills, to the value. Do you share the same value? Do you have the same purpose? And I forgot to click. Okay, so this is the first screenshot that we have. This is what it looks like when you enter or when you log in as a job seeker. We can see that this person is registered for the expo, so joining us at the event. then joining us with herCAREER job matches, so has an account year-round, also is part of lunch date and sparring. And all those 4 different matching opportunities are based on the same technology, same AI, but used for specific or different purposes. And here you can see on the left, I hope you can see in the back as well, on the left side, that looks what, when you are a visitor of herCAREER Expo and you log into your profile, you have different questionnaires. So I am looking for a job, I am interested in a cross-entry in IT, or I offer sparring. So these questionnaires are created by us as a company because we know what we do, we know the women, like I said, we know how to approach them, what they need. And then you can fill out those questionnaires. The companies joining are doing the same. They fill out the same questionnaire. And then on the right side, you can see what the login page, for example, looks like if you are a job match employer. So you filled out your questionnaire, you filled out your company profile, and as well a job profile. So this is what, like an example of what the questions look like. On top, you can see like a bar, how far you have come in the process of answering all of the questions. The different questions are also created by us. You have an overview how, like, what the question is about, how many answers you can give, and this, how do you say it? You have a lot of questions that you have to answer. Most have to fit, like, okay, or you have to get like pretty close. But there are 4 questions that are, like we say, like hard filter. So they have to match 100%. If those 4 questions do not match 100%, you will never be a match. So this is, for example, the location of the job. So where is the company? Where do you have to work? The second is a minimum language skill. So is it required to speak English, French, whatever, on a specific level? So everyone who does not match this level will not be a match for you. The third thing is the so-called monster question for us. It's a professional and functional profile. So if you would like to work in like cloud computing or agriculture, things like that, and the level. So do you have to be management level, or is it an entry-level job position? So like I said, all of these and the educational background, they have to fit 100%, otherwise it won't be a match. And last, I would like to give you, if you would like to use recruiting or AI for recruiting, being in the HR tech environment, you would like to use our products, I have 2 tips. So the first is, be specific. The AI is only as good as you are as a human. If you answer the questions like not specific enough, if you're looking for the so-called like human Swiss knife that you can do if you have like a PDF file that you put out there, you're looking for someone who is like 18 years old, so not looking for a lot of money, but has 40 years of experience in every different field. These people do not exist. But if you try to find them through our network or through our job match, if you answer the questions like that, you will get like 100 matches, because the software is only as good as you enter the answers. And the second thing is that you have to invest quite some time in the beginning when you start, because it's new, and for most HR recruiters, they are not used to technology like that. So it's like, yeah, they're not really, like, oh, it's new technology, let's see. It doesn't match with our technology. It's something new. They're very not curious enough to try it. So it took us quite a long time to make them accept the tool. But it's worth the time. Like Rosmarie said, we do it the same. We also use our platform for matching, for hiring our own people, and it works.
Right. Yeah, and what we have, what our plan for the future is that we really embrace that new regulation system for high-risk AI, and go the next level regarding transparency and putting the human in command in every step, and there will be quite something coming.
Yes. Thank you.